name is Allison Reiss, and I am an Associate Professor of Medicine at SUNY Stony Brook School of Medicine and head of the Inflammation section at the Winthrop Research Institute. And I am an internal medicine physician and a molecular biologist, so I combine the basic science and the clinical medicine. I am what is called a translational researcher. So because I have a background in medicine and patient care, as well as a background in basic sciences of the laboratory, I do medical research that relates directly to patient treatment. So most of my work centers on cardiovascular disease, heart attacks, and cholesterol and lipid metabolism. And then there's another branch of my work that looks at cholesterol metabolism and its relationship to Alzheimer's disease. So the central theme of my work is how cholesterol metabolism affects different diseases that are predominant in aging and in autoimmune diseases, and how we can understand those diseases and maybe come up with some novel treatments and predictors of who is at risk. I love everything about this work. This is like a fit as a hand in a glove for me. I love to think and I love to create and I love to have the tools at my disposal to answer questions. It's never boring. That's what makes it so great. It's not repetitive. It's not dull. It's creative and it feeds me and it keeps me entertained and occupied, and I don't feel like work and life are separate. Work and life are one for me. I had two children 21 months apart, and I tried to do everything and also to be the best mother I could be, and it was tough at times. I can remember being with them in the playground and my beeper went off and I had to go, and they looked at me and they knew once the beeper went off, like, oh Mom, you have to go, don't you? And that was very tough. So I have done my very best to juggle and balance, but I would say this is always an issue for women and women who go into these fields where you are needed when you're needed. And you have to be there, you have to be present, because if you're not, the responsibilities will shift to someone else who can. This is a tough one, and I think probably you have to make compromises here and there to try to have as much of having it at all as is possible. I think women have special talents and perspectives that are helpful in it, and I think that just in general, we need great people to do great things, and we don't, gender is not really, should not be an issue. I wish it were not an issue. I want to say to the young women out there that we need you, because research is the driving force for curing diseases, for making progress, for changing the world.